Frosty10 here with my league start plan, concept of a plan, really. I'm just going to be randomly blowing stuff up in the background, just, if you need that kind of distraction. Now, this isn't the build I'm going to be using. This is just what you would call extraordinarily basic. Extraordinarily basic. This is just a SRS Absolution, but with Skellies as the SRS, and it's just like you run around and occasionally you summon things if you want to. It's up to you. And again, this is in campaign just because I wanted to chill for a second. Uh, Also, this is the best character I've ever made. Got to see my PoE1 legendary status is not there. As level 88 is the highest I've gotten on PoE1. And this is over many years. I did play before Heist came out. And then I remember it coming out and then consoles dying, exploding because of Heist. Heist was not optimized, is how I describe it. And that was pretty tough. So I've been off and on PoE for a long time. Play a lot of PoE 2 though. So I feel like I'm learning more and more and more as I play more and more. So this character, which was the Freesia League, was the experimental one. So we had the all the different ascendancies. I'll just just randomly do this stuff, and you'd be like, "Why are you not dying?" Ridiculous. God, this character is so whatever. So, what's the priority? What is the goal? The goal is to do better than level 88. I didn't push maps particularly high with this character. What I did do though was use the idle system, and I honestly really like it. So now that we're going back to the Atlas tree, I'm going to be back to battling against the elements. But I'm hoping that I can progress more than I've ever progressed before. So that's the goal. To get further, I didn't fight any pinnacle bosses. I don't actually. The only guy I fought was the pirate dude when he stole some of my people in the boat, which was funny. But then I think he had like 2% health left when he got me. I ran out of flasks and stuff. It was just brutal stuff. On the cusp of greatness. And then all my ascendancies have been redone on this character, so this is like the totally wrong ascendancy. It's just because, I just jumped in. So, to do better, what do I have to do to do better? So, I have had a look at the patch notes, have watched a few different streams and things, and I have a general idea of a build, a concept of a plan. And that revolves around the buffs to golems, particularly with the Elementalist. And getting was it triple or double the, you know, passive audio aura bonuses that they've been given extra buffs to. So in the case of like Fire Golem, it's increased the area of effect, and Stone Golem, it's like damage reduction. So I'm thinking of playing around with that, and whether or not I can put some build together with that. That is the goal. That's the challenge. That's running around. You find something to blow up, or just run back to town. It's so weird. So many different. I know that there's a huge amount of quality of life things coming with the new update, and I'm excited for all of that because there is just some awkwardness with both games, in all honesty, PoE1 and 2. And I'm happy for that to be sort of ironed out. Let me just, I know, I'll just put a map in the thing and we'll just run a map. But usually SRS is where I would start any character, any minion character. I say I prefer minion characters, but I wouldn't mind playing a melee, and just the feeling of slamming is always good. So it's like, why not? Why not slam? Why not slam? Let's just grab a crap one. Surely we've got something that's like level. Oh, jeez, baby stuff here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a hardcore player. I mean, I play, I play plenty, but I play a bunch of different games. So it's like variety and all that sort of stuff. But I wanted something solid. I did think about the Awakened Smite thingy, but I suppose my only issue is that getting an Awakened, getting Awakened skill gem. I know you just got to go through the labyrinth and then hope you get. I think that's how you get Awakened, or is Awakened you get it a different way? I don't even know. I know you can get the alternate gems from that, and then we've got the new ones with the mercenaries. Will have the Cathar. Will have new skill gems. So it's like, is it good to even lock in a build now rather than I know they've added more to the POB and you can POB them, but I kind of want to experience them fresh. But then again, maybe you miss them. Maybe you don't find the things that you want to build a whole thing around. So it's like, I don't know. Oh, I'm not even. I should be freaking. I should be piano flasking something. I mean, all I just do is grab a scarab or something. Necromancer circlet. Sure. No, I'm massive now. So it's that feeling of the golems look good. I want to do something with golems. So do I just go to the passive tree? Oh, it's not even pause. Isn't that amazing? That we'll get pause soon. It's just like, oh, let me just spam this. I think we have bam bam bam. I know that's not going to kill me or anything. It's just. I mean, the defenses on this character aren't particularly impressive, so that's where I'm kind of. Where the. You gonna go somewhere? I can grab some. One of the things you notice immediately when you play a lot of PoE 2 and you go back to PoE 1 is that you just get so much more stuff. Like decent stuff. It's like the floor is higher on quality rare items. It just feels like everything you get, you can actually. There's a lot more stuff you can work with. Maybe it's not perfect. It is what it is when it comes to ARPGs and dropping perfect gear. You got to work for it, but it just feels a bit more rewarding. And I know you can do a lot more craft. I mean, I know a lot of crafting and stuff. Thankfully, this is again the league ended, so I was just resorting all my tabs. You go through that process where you just like, all the remove only tabs. You just got to go through and remove all the stuff. Oh, look at me getting hit in the face. Gem level up. Automation is such a great addition too. I love that. So maybe I know I want to beeline it to the library, and then just like grab specters or whatever and try and work something out. But I've never liked the specters in PoE 1. In all honesty, if you get a good range one, you've got good survivability. Then yeah, sure. But for the most part, I they would die, or I would accidentally kill them because I'd be switching gear. And I'd be doing it in the hideout, and then you lose them, and it's just painful. And same with the freaking Animate Guardian. I just like lose it and lose all the gear on it. So I don't have any faith in those at all. So I'm happy. I have more faith in the mercenaries coming up, which says a bit about my experience in the game. In all honesty, read into that appropriately, I would say. But for the most part, I don't know. I mean, I got a concept of a plan. I'll, you know, try and go as fast as I can, as always, but I forget to use my flasks. And then I end up just going slow as possible, and then taking me, 2 days to get through the league or something, and then I get to maps, and then, like, go slow through maps. Ugh. Oh, Communing Wand. We can have a look at that. But if it's minions, Corrupted Blood. What's my immunity Corrupted Blood one? I've got one. It's fine. I just want to speed the boss up. I know I could have much better flasks. But it's like, I don't want to... I mean... Oh, yeah, just summon those over there. We got a Coral Amulet. Necromancer Silk. I don't care. I don't care. Mesometh, we'll grab that. Goddamn, 41 strength. 30% movement speed. And... Why am I looking at this gear? Why do I do this? Drop the tink. Sure. Alright, do we beat the map? One monster remains. Okay. Yeah. So tell me what you're doing in the comments, as usual. I mean, we're doing you make Awaken Smite or the Peaconk, bouncy Peaconk, or bouncy I mean, what's the other one? Bouncy Peaconk, Explosive Conk. Oh, we got zoo builds. Zoo builds? I don't know. What I do, I suppose, is a zoo build. It's just I mean, look at the tree. Let's look at the tree. Where am I going? So, say we do Elementalist. This is going to be it's a bit scuffed. I know it changes to slightly, grab life. Do we grab skill effect duration? Does that matter for golems? Probably not. So it's probably better to get Chaos Res. Okay, so we grab Chaos Res. I wonder if they're changing those nodes. Get life. We want to grab more life, I suppose, and resistances. I don't worry about that on this character because whatever. We don't need minion instability. And we path up curses. So we have maximum number of summon golems. So we go on Golem Commander. We gotta grab attack speed, cast speed, onslaught maybe. We grab intelligence or not? I don't know. Light Eater? Maybe. Maybe we get some leech and things. What's the strat for survival, I suppose, is the question. It would be what skill I'm using. The problem I have, the big reason why a lot of my build crafting is so terrible is because I can only play one button builds. And the reason for that is when I played PoE 1, when I grinded this character up, my hands were like obliterated. I play on controller on my PS5. I am a nublet. And bloody oath, it takes a toll on the hands when you have any build that takes a couple presses of different things. So piano flasking, whatever, that's not the part that kills me. It's just that whatever basic repetitive skill I'm using again and again and again and again and again, it drives me kind of wild in a bad way. It's just like, it's just brutal. And look at my jewels. Look at my jewels. They aren't bad. I mean, I don't mind my jewels. I think they're interesting. Freaking rotten claws though. Shield, obviously, got to use a shield for defense. The alternative, I suppose, is just being actually good at the game, maybe. Then again, you need a shield. Shields are not bad. I've been using the increases and reduction of minion damage to do absolution damage. That's always a strat. I mean, that's a start. A starting point is absolution. And then it's just trying to get, res. Grab res and stuff. But if I'm starting here, what have I got in my dual socket? Ugh. Mana reservation efficiency, as you'd expect. I don't know, I'm torn. Because I'll be spellcasting, obviously. But if I'm not SRS, like, unless I get the Chaos Switch SRS thing, where the hell is that one monster? Yeah, so not doing the chaos switch. Like, so much of the cool, interesting parts of builds are, for me, inaccessible. Because I don't trade. I generally play in Trade League, but I'm playing SSF in Trade League, basically. So I don't trade at all, but I like to be in Trade League just in case I ever feel desperate enough to trade. Let's just leave. And then I end up kind of in that limbo state where you don't ever build anything particularly incredible because, again, you're not accessing the resources available to you. But that said, it's not like you can't build anything in SSF. It's just me not being able to build anything in SSF. Yeah. I mean, 30% move speed. Boop, 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 boop. I'm not particularly interested on PoE1. But having said that, I will try to wake up early, maybe. Maybe I'll be late. It's buddy the leagues. I mean, it's 1 day and 6 hours, was it? So it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Something ridiculous. Oh, so that's probably 4 hours ago. I mean, 1 hour, 1 day. I can have a look. This isn't bad. And then we'll just accept that trade and then get all the currency. So this is my full-on standard character. So you can see all the beautiful. I didn't do a div folder. I don't get many exalts. That's probably one thing that I just don't get. I mean, I know the rarity is completely mixed compared to PoE 2, but I got plenty of chaos. I mean, it's that plenty. That's not much. Just a lifetime 6 divine, but that's on characters that never consistently go past level 70. So for the most part, this is well and truly my highest leveled character. But is it my best character? I wouldn't say that. It's a pretty mixed build. That's kind of one of my big problems in PoE1 in particular is that I do make characters that are pretty similar, and this is why, yeah, I can't really give you a good POV or anything. I don't have the relative developed knowledge on the back of 900 hours and playing many different games and playing this over years is that I just never got that far. But maybe I'll go further. That's the point. That's the point of this video. Maybe the future will be different. And it's not a case of doing the same thing again and again and expecting different results. Not insanity, because they nerf everything that I do again and again. So it's always... I did Determination and the Herald... Not the Herald, the Flag. You know, it's called Flag of Defiance? Yeah, the Defiance one. I used to do that all the time. And then, Elemental Purity... Purity of Elements, and then Determination, and then just like... Oh, I got a chaos up there. And I do the same thing again and again and again. And then I'd use the one ability I use, which I'm forbidden myself from using, is the channeling Stormburst, was what I'd also use, because again, one button build. Shitty gloves. And I would always use that, and it was just like, yeah, I just run around. I put chaos on the Stormburst and added chaos damage, and then just run around just going, Bleh, hold down one button and just watch as it obliterates everything. Until you get to maps and it's like, I just make a new character, basically. So I am one of those. I am a terrible, terrible re-roller because of the legacy that is Diablo 2. I don't know why why is this video still going? I'm just going to keep talking. Why am I just not flicking my damn flasks? What are you trying to kill me over there? I got an interesting ascendancy that I never used before, just because that's just what I clicked up. Ancient Spirit Shield. What do we got? Identify. I know it's trash. I probably already got one, but no. Do 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 do. But yeah, am I distracting you with my voice and my gameplay, my killer gameplay? Stunning, isn't it? I have some old streams. You can see Mirror of Calandria League streams if you want to ever like if you're having trouble falling asleep. Those streams in particular, very effective. Like even effective on me. Like self-inflicted sleep. It's crazy how just sort of I don't know melodic that those particular streams were. Just early game test. Oh, let's just jump in there. Oh no, we got to connect it. Okay, so we need to go bottom left, bottom left, bottom left, bottom left, bottom left, and we got two others. So, let me just summon some things. I didn't even read the damn what I was doing to the map. I just want to get the damn key. Give me the key, fool. Give me the key. Beautiful. Pick it up. Pick it up. Oh my god, picking things up is just. I hate how you have to have an attack skill on your X. You can't have no skill in PoE 1. I feel like so much of the controller stuff is just incredibly undercooked. But then they improved a lot with PoE 2 on the controller. It's like not perfect, but it's a lot better. They really need I know they learned from D2R, which I think is controller wise is the pinnacle of ARPG gaming. On controller is Diablo 2 Resurrected, and it's like it's not even close. Particularly melee on controller on D2R, it's just it just feels so much better than PoE 1 or 2. PoE 2 is definitely an improvement on PoE 1 when it comes to that with melee, but it's just that you have to adjust the animations. Because with point and click, of course, your character will move over to the target to swing, but on the controller, it's like, swing short. I mean, you could swing short as well on mouse and keyboard, but it's just like, you need to have that sort of, your accuracy shouldn't be 0% just because you're 1.8 meters away from the target or whatever it is. It's just like that, just out of reach. Okay, I can stop rambling about the same things. Quickly, to the arena with Delirium. A scouting report. I don't think I've ever done a scouting report. Or is that just it's a heist thing? I ain't done it. Okay, we made it delirious. Yeah, I saw that tiny bit of damage incoming and just started hitting my flasks. Got gloves. Dry sea map, we'll grab that. Grab that shitty heavy belt. I didn't get much really from that. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, now we need to read. Chest full of maps. Alright, so we're gonna go north, grab this. And then we grab this, and I think we go this one, wasn't it? We just connect up to here. Maybe we get another. It's funny, one of my specters has that wheelie, that giant blue thing flies across the screen. It always makes me think, oh my god, it's an enemy attack. We do have another one. And we'll just grab the bottom one. Oh, we got a unique map. It's this one. So what is this one? Olmec's Sanctum, Bone Crypt map. Final boss drops high level items. Seek. 45 fire res. I really don't like that's one thing I will say about PoE2. I don't like the tiered system in terms of loot drops. I know they're supposed to be like actual different items, but I hate the tier 5, tier 4, tier 3 thing. That is so shit. I would delete that instantly if I was in charge and just have you can roll whatever you can on the item level, and that's what matters. So I just hate it. It's just stupid. I hate the wanting to find tier 5 stuff. It reminds me of many, many, many other games I've played where you just swap the gear out and it's like for the thing you get later, it's just, I don't know. It's just shit in my book. We completed the map. We want to grab the last temporal incursion, which it was. Where was it? Do I still have it? I do. So all the way back here? Surely not. No, it was one was there. But yeah, my build's going to be absolute dog water. Not worth knowing or copying, but generally golems get a mercenary, be disappointed that the mercenary isn't as good as I think it needs to be because I'm lacking the items to make it good, and then be in that sort of cycle of trying to push through to the maps, and maybe I can get to maps, maybe not. Contains a breach. Let's get the breach because we don't want to get this stupid freaking heal thingy. Does it matter what map you're in when you do the oh my god, I picked the freaking item up. Holy heck. Yeah, what level of map you're in for the incursions? Are they consistent? Because some freaking corrupted blood bullshit. I really should get. I know they took it away. I wish they kept on the passive mastery for immune to corrupted blood. That was one of the things I really liked. And then bleeding in general. I really don't like bleed and that in terms of on the defensive side of things. On the offensive side, it's fine, but on the defensive side of stuff, I really don't like that. A lot of the most powerful mechanics in the game, you can just, oh, that's that one. That's the one. That one can kill you. It's like, can you be more creative? So we have a breach, 3 incursions remaining. All right. Oh, it's a coral amulet there. I'll just grab it. Infernal Cry. So, what is the build? Hybrid, golems, maybe physical melee, and switch to the last second because I want to actually hit enemies myself rather than let the minions do it. But then I'm completely relying on everyone else because I've got to pick a skill that I can earn. I can only do one skill. Like me doing 3 skills here on this minion build is well and truly too much. So that's me and my tapped out my potential. God damn, it's a miserable video. I cut it. No, I'm not gonna cut it. I just ramble, you know. So if you want to, watch a stream, someone streaming the league, and you don't want to be like impressed, you want to be like, I can help this person. then that's me. You can try and help me out. That if you want to, you don't have to. It's no obligations. Don't have to chat or anything. It's entirely up to you. But I could use the help. I could definitely use the help. All right. It's like a tier 3. You don't have to worry about it. I've done tier 10s on this. I could do higher. But I'm just like, yeah. Here's the gear just to show you what this character has. It's nothing special. It's got the Prophet Crown thingy. The Chaos Res. I got Sanctuary, so I got like really defensive approach here. I don't have very good levels to skills and stuff, I don't worry about that. Got movement speed. There's such low movement speed. Got armor and energy shield, as you'd expect. The belt's not terrible. Because I need strength on a belt. You gotta have strength on a belt. It's just not right. It's not right if it doesn't have that. The energy shield's a bit low on the armor, isn't it? And then these crappy, the Onslaught one, just for speed. And immunity freeze and stuff. And, Ignite one, corrupted blood, bleeding, curses. I mean, curses aren't really... I can worry about that. But yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna Elementalist. I'm gonna grab some golems, and then I'm gonna just think of something else to do with the character. What skill to build, what spell to build on. I mean, I could do like a curse thing, a contagion, and maybe flame golems to increase the size of the contagion, but that's kind of irrelevant. An element, grab lightning or fire or something, and golems, because that wouldn't be too hard to mix them together. We wouldn't get a huge amount of survivability from the golems, but I mean, increased effective buff plus the elementalist, that could be really good. Just something to keep them alive is probably my only question. Like, is it even worth grabbing any of these? Probably not. So, I'm just going to wing it. And if you have a really good idea and you can convince me, then I'll do it. That's how it's going to be. If you can convince me, do it early. I'm not going to make a second character. That's very unlikely. Oh gosh, I'm just rambling. I do ramble. That is the goal. Look at this. Look at this progression. What an absolute beast. Look at this. Like, there's like a... Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I just switched it over to Standard League, but still. Alright, so Cellulars is over. You can only go in Standard. Secrets of the Atlas releases June 13th. I don't know whose time zone it is, June 13th with, because it's June 13th here. Ages ago. I tell you. Behind the times everyone else is in this world. But it's 1 day, 4 hours, and that's going to be really early in the morning, and I'm going to be asleep. I'll wake up early and then stream it, and yeah. This video will be a testament to when I look back and go, I was really unsure of what build to play, but because people jumped in chat and gave me really good ideas, we built this crazy character that got to level 99, and then like we won the race, even though we started 4 hours late. So no, I'm not going to win the race. Not doing the race. And it's like, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I will stream, and hopefully you can be there. If you watch to the end of this video, you're a legend. Like and subscribe. Catch you next time. It's for Frosty by 10 with rambling my concept of a plan for leaks start of Secrets of the Atlas. See ya.